doing a different type of soaping today, so I thought I'd bring you guys along with me live, and we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna make a all-natural pumpkin lavender tea tree soap, buttermilk, 100% milk, buttermilk. So we're gonna get the milk out first. I have my soft oils here. I measured out my ice cubes because you freeze milk prior to placing it into the lye so you don't scorch your milk. So I have my soft oils. I have the remaining balance of the buttermilk here. I have my essential oils seated in kaolin clay, colloidal oats. I have my hard oils here. I'm gonna add them to this, and hopefully with the milk it'll cool it off to temperature. I'm using Pretty Purple and Purple Vibrance by Nurture's Garden. I used organic carrots from the garden. There's 6 ounces here, and I cooked them down with water, and then I pureed them. And I have my lye here, so I'm gonna get my buttermilk. So in here I have my buttermilk, and you can see, cheers, they're all ice cubed, right? And in the bottom there's a small amount of liquid because I like to add citric acid and sugar to my mix because it helps add lather. So we're gonna start here. So first things first, gloves, safety gear. You only have one set of eyes, right? So we're just gonna gradually add this lye, a little at a time, because we don't want to burn it. Buttermilk makes a beautiful, luxurious soap. I hope you can see. If you're gonna make a milk soap, you need to measure and freeze your milk first. And then always make sure you measure for the remaining balance because of the evaporation in the freezer, you know. And it just melts it gradually. If you're soaping, make sure you have kids and pets out of the area. Lye is caustic. That's why safety gear is important. If you don't have any soaping under your belt yet, just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll post a very simple 3-oil recipe for you. If I get a little quiet, I apologize. It's just part of the process for me because I lose myself in this. So right now I'm at 94, between 89 and 94. So as you can see, it heats up. If you're afraid of it heating up too much, what you can do is you can get some ice out of the freezer, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm just going to put a little water in here. I'm going to set this measuring cup down in here. And I'm just going to keep stirring. You can see how it turned it a little bit yellow. That's just the fats in the buttermilk. As soon as the soap saponifies, it'll come back to pure white. See, I'm at 136. Now I'm doing something new, so wish me luck. I usually do it a different way, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. You can just leave your measuring cup in the ice bowl. I'd like to see it down just a little bit more, and then I'm going to add the puree carrots to it. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. Well, that's cooling down a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my hard oils into my soft oils here. This is shea butter and cocoa butter. Do you say shea butter or shea butter? Depends on, I guess, where you come from. I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to just check the temperatures of these oils. And I'm at 96, which is perfect. And I'm going to add my milk and my oats and my fragrance to this. And my puree carrots to the lye. Be really careful when you add the carrots into the lye. Kind of put them on the side of the dish because the lye will burn your skin. And contrary to what everybody says, don't put apple cider vinegar on or any of that stuff. It's not going to work. The best thing to do is go wash it off quickly with just plain water. And that heated up a little bit more, which I anticipated because of the vegetable. I'm going to add the milk in here, I think. Just because I want to cool it off a little bit more. I like temping about anywhere between 10 and 15 degrees of each other. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add my colloidal oats and my kaolin clay and my fragrances. They're both essential oils. So this is an all-natural soap. Oh, it smells heavenly. Just gonna check and see where I am. So I'm about 120 and 91. I'm okay with that. Gonna actually stick my stick blender in here. and pour down the shaft. And that's just trying to, the sugars are trying to come back together and solidify, and so it gets a little thick, so that's why I'm using a sieve. Can't wait, it's about pumpkin season almost for pumpkin soaps. So I'm just going to scrape this down. All right, so I don't know how quickly it's going to move, so I'm going to move because I want to pour off. It's about as far as I think I want to go. If I measured correctly, I'm going to add a little bit of TD in this one. I'm just going to use the whisk here. Now I can feel it already heating up. I'm a little full on that one. It's okay. We'll just clean the mess up afterwards. I really like that to be. This purple looks a little dark to me. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get busy here and pour, and I'm going to pour a different way. I can feel it heating up. Yeah, baby. Scrapey, scrapey, like Katie says. Tap her down. Get any air bubbles out. I'll let them sit up a little tiny bit on the top before I decorate them. I have a little bit of lavender over here. I'm just going to scrape these out and put a little bit on the top. Do any of you guys make soap? Cheers, everybody. This purple will go beautiful. It'll get real purple when it saponifies. I suspect it'll probably come pretty quickly to where I can decorate it because of the carrots that I used. This is, of course, a CBD hemp THC infused soap. There are 20. Where is it? I used a pure isolate when I seeded the kaolin in the oatmeal. Waste not, want not, right? I've been making a shit ton of soap for the last 2 days. I did a poppy seed and lemongrass, which is one of my best sellers. And, oh, God, I can't wait to try it. Let me see what I can do with the top here. It's a little runny. It's okay. Oh, it's going to be lovely. I'm going to just put up on the little bit on the sides, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of the lavender buds from the garden on top, just to a little tiny bit to decorate it. It's going to be luscious with that buttermilk. Oh, I love buttermilk soap. I love any cream soaps, but I'm a little partial to a pure white soap. I think it's sexy. And I like white towels in my bathroom, and you know, the stand where you put all your goodies on, and you have your beautiful oatmeal bath salts that you could just use right there at your fingertips. I'm going to probably give that a little another second here. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to sneak over here real quick and take a rip. Cheers, everybody. So I hope you can see them. And I'm going to put some lavender buds on top that are from the garden. And I'm not going to put a whole lot. I'm just going to put a little. I think I'm going to wait just a second though, because I think I want to fiddle with it just a tiny bit more. And I will re-glove before I touch any of this stuff here, so I don't get any burns. Even in your cleanup, you should use gloves. Just put my ice away. I used heirloom. Heirloom, is that what they are? Yeah. So these are what I used, the heirloom carrots. I used a couple of these, and then these are really red for heirloom carrots. And so I sliced them up and then I boiled them until they were soft. And then I pureed them in the blender. You can also use carrots from the grocery store, but make sure if you do use any from the grocery store that it just is pure carrots, not carrots and sugar or carrots and anything, just pure carrots. Yeah. I'll pop these. I'll probably put them in the refrigerator for the first, oh, I don't know, 6 hours. We'll see. And I'm not going very deep into this because I've already patted it all down. I just want a little bit of the soap to sit up a little so I can hit it with the lavender. Oh, it smells heavenly. I did a blend. I did a 3 essential oil blend. And I can smell the lavender. I can smell the tea tree. And the eucalyptus. It smells like a spa. It smells like a spa bar. That's what it smells like. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. See? And so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this. Just right down the middle so that each bar has just a tiny hint of lavender bud on the soap, you know? I don't know, I'm real anal about how they look. I put so much love and care into them, and I really want people to enjoy them. I get so irritated when they buy a soap, you know, and they leave it on their bathroom counter. I'm like, why is that on your counter still? They're like, I can't bring myself to open it. It's so pretty. I'm like, oh gosh, please open it. It's much prettier on your skin. Trust me, you will be grateful and happy that you did. And I'm not going to add a lot because, you know, lavender has a tendency, at least with fragrance oil. I don't know so much with essential oil because I don't usually put a whole lot on. It can brown, and I don't want it to do that. Oh, don't have any. You have to use 99% alcohol if you want to spray it. I'm prone to believe that even spraying it with the 99% alcohol, to me, I think it creates more soda ash, but I could be wrong. And it could be my environment because I have my dehumidifier on where they're curing. And so I just give it one healthy spritz so that the lavender will stay. And that's it, guys. That's how you make this beautiful soap. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator, and then I will bring you guys back for the cut probably tomorrow. Thank you for stopping in and sharing your time with me. I'm Star from the Little Soap Shed. Please subscribe, comment below, and share the content. Thank you. Namaste.